beautiful it seems, the Western society, supposedly wise, open, culture, got a beautiful, supposedly, systems of laws and values. Is it so? On Sodom, it says in the Holy Torah, and God said, the outcry of Sodom and Gomorrah become great because it had become great in their sins. Some people imagine that Sodom and Gomorrah was like the West, Wild West, a place full with anarchists, no laws. But actually, there was a serious systems of laws and police that's going to take care of the one who's not going to take care of the law. Exactly, supposedly, as the Western society. But the problem was that the laws was so crooked. Examples. If a person damaged his wife, friend, when she's pregnant, and because of his hitting her, she got miscarriage. What the punishment? The woman need to stay with the one who damaged her until she become pregnant again. Guess by who? A person, another example, hit his friend and caused him to exterior bleeding. The one that got wounded and bleed is obligated to pay to the one who hit him the value of the treatment of taking blood out of his body. Amazing! How they was able to get to such immoral systems of law which is so crooked and doesn't make no sense. The main point, the core that's caused the value of how you look on the world is that the thoughts of a person come because of his inner wishes and lust. That's why the Holy Torah commanded us, and you should not follow your heart nor your eyes. Why the heart mentioned before the eyes? Supposedly, first of all, a person gonna see something and then his heart yearning, lust. But the Holy Torah teaches us that's actually the seeing of the world origin from the wishes of the heart. And we're going to try to explain. Maybe you heard on Aldous the Exoli, a scientist, philosopher, died like 60 years ago. He was the grandson of the biologist Thomas Henry Huxley. He was known in the nickname the Bulldog, the guardian dog of Darwin. He would attack any person who speak against Darwin and the theory of the evolution. At the end of his days, Aldous the Exoli wrote an essay, part of his writing. It's called The Confession of a Non-Believer. And this is sort of what he said. I had a motive to want that the world not gonna have any meaning. And very easily I was able to find reasoning that's gonna satisfy my will that the world not gonna have any meaning. And for sure it was the same for majority of my generation. The philosophy of non-meaning of the world was actually a tool of release of our lusts and politic power. The release we wanted was release from any commitment to politics or for any moral values system, because those would hold the freedom of our lusts that we yearn so much after them. More than that, all the theory of the evolution was invented in order to get free from the existence of God, because it's uncomfort for me to believe that there is a God, because I will have to be limited to certain laws. That's why I chose to believe in the evolution. Unbelievable. And this is the reason of the crooked laws of Sodom and the same of the Western society today. The true reason behind the movement of the atheists, the liberals, is the will to live without any conscience. And if there's going to be any conscience, it's only going to be dictated according to the lust of my heart and my wills in that point that I am right now. Be'ezrat Hashem, we should follow the Holy Torah that didn't change since we got it, and remember that the truth never lies. Nachat Ruach, Parashat Vayera.